Camera.
And so, all right, so Ash Bash, moving forward, you can have your little snacks, but I feel like no more.
I don't care. Like, if you want me to sit here on your podcast and be hungry as fuck, I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck about how many people hit you up about anything. Ooh, first off, the first one, you was firing everybody. So why does it matter if I was eating a whole ass curry chicken plate?
It sounds like your
priorities
is off.
I wasn't gonna come back anyway. You was firing everybody. So why does it matter?
I was never firing you. I told you I wasn't firing you.
The old boy was here. The one that was talking about pun and all that.
Young Barry Gordon.
Young Barry Gordon.
Yeah.
When you put out the oxtail plate.
Lamb
chops. First I was high as fuck, nigga. I had the munchies in this motherfucker. And he was just talking. And the more he was talking, the more I was looking at the food. I'm like, fuck, I need it.
You can snack, but eating a plate is different. All right, let's get.
I will take accountability for getting the tree.
He just wanted some food too. If I start feeding him, he
okay,
ain't
so you
gonna
didn't
care.
bring enough to share with this. Okay,
he
got
don't say nothing. If you want something, say something.
I get heartburn, so I don't even eat after 6 p.m.
The nerve to be at a cookout the other day
with a chunky plate.
Look at his fingers.
I was at the Grape Street picnic. That's not a cookout. There's a difference.
Dejon had a chunky plate. How many plates you ate, bro? You're lying.
I had one and a half plates of food.
What's a half a plate? Because your one plate was like 2 plates.
The second plate was just protein. So because I'm on a keto diet. So I had wings, I had wingettes, I had leeks, and I had some fish. And then on my main plate, I had wings, I had wingettes, I had leeks.
I ain't never met nobody go to a picnic and be picky. Like, I want to,
man, Dejon ain't picky with food, bro.
I am a picky eater. I'm a very picky eater.
I'm gonna pick potato salad. I'm gonna pick ribs. I'm gonna pick green beans.
All right,
you love jean shorts.
I have plenty of pairs of jean shorts, but I wore cotton shorts that said "dope" to the picnic. I had a great time. We've been talking about that picnic for a minute.
Shout out to him.
You going to gang signs?
No, never. I was there for the food.
He was over there with some joints though. He was some pretty women around. Dejon had some pretty little.
Oh yeah, my homegirl.
Yeah, that was beautiful for sure.
Good looking. I don't roll around with no ugly bitches, and I'm talking inside and out. You got to be beautiful on the inside, because if you ugly on the inside, to me, you ugly on the outside.
I'm okay.
You beautiful on the inside and out.
Thank you so much, baby. Stop looking at my booty, but yeah, thank you so much.
No, he don't be looking at your ass. It be showing. He thick out here.
I guess. All right. I wanted to start with some comments, if we could, before we intro the show. I want to start with some comments from last week's episode. Ash Bash, you had a studio session. Before we start, how did that go?
Doing good. I'm almost done with this tape, y'all.
Mixtape on the way.
Okay.
Yeah, so Ash Bash couldn't make it last week. She had her studio session. I was proud of her. She went to take care of business. She got some heavy hitters on there, too. Yeah, I saw her in the studio with Greedo.
K-Boy. I got Cezzo's on my shit. I got a couple of people on my shit.
That's right. Congratulations, Ash.
Congrats.
It's a comeback hosted by Dejon Paul.
It's lit. It's up.
Oh, yeah?
We ain't announcing the title yet. We're gonna do something special with the title drop.
Co-host.
So while Ash Bash was out at the studio, we had a cool episode. We had an artist pull up named Cali Smooth. But let's read some of these comments. Mr. E1313, this ain't a podcast. This just a gay date on camera. LMAO.
Damn, hold on. Time out.
Yeah.
Time out. Let the record reflect. I ain't on no date with this nigga. This is my podcast.
Never.
Hold on, real quick. I just want to preface this real quick.
Sure.
Because this is my podcast host, and we becoming friends. I pull up on Ash and her business and all that kind of stuff. Me and Jada chop it up and all that kind of stuff. So if you look at a conversation, you look at me and Dejon podcasting about music with, what was
Cali Smooth.
With Cali Smooth, and you think I can say whatever?
Sure.
And you think a dick, nigga, that's on you, bro. To look at 3 men and your mind immediately goes to penis, that's a you thing, my nigga.
I agree. It's a bit of projecting, but it's still a chuckle for me at the same time. And I like the comment. All right, Ed Tahara.
You a petty fuck.
Ed Tahara, I was surprised Rich Trapper could rap, but Dejon's diss was more memorable and had more shock value.
I see what you're doing.
That's my favorite
I see what
comment.
you're doing.
Well, you can read any comment you want. Can I read the ones I like?
Y'all rapping?
No, he tried to say his diss record to Wack and Flocka was better than the diss record I had put out some months ago. And we know that's
bro. You got shock value because you Dejon, my nigga. That shit wasn't fire. It was like
they said
Eminem.
I sound like Nas. My first time rapping,
like
they
Nas,
said I
stop
sound
rapping.
like Nas.
Stop this shit.
Like I got an A on
you
Ace
gave
Boys.
yourself an A.
No, they graded me on Ace Boys.
All right.
All right. Let's read a couple more. Even the ads zesty, but Dub Pod
What ads is on there?
I don't know. I guess it was some zesty ads. At Stand on Business 5 told you, Dejon, Rich Chopper is a great addition to the pod. I agree. This one's very funny. Chris Thomas, these two look like the number 10.
Hold on, stand up.
1-0.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh no!
That was almost so cool.
Wait,
Fire.
switch lines. If I was the one and he was a 0, switch lines. Yeah, we can show the number 10.
I'll give more like 4.
4 meals today.
All right, I got one more I want to read.
Yeah, that shit was shaking.
Oh,
You
shit.
are such a fucking...
No, Jada, wasn't this shit shaking just now? You scared of the job? Yeah.
Godzilla.
Anywho, that's not funny.
We could pack them out, Jada. Don't be afraid.
Damn, it was
Nobody
one more I
afraid of
really want to
nobody.
read. I replied to it.
They probably deleted it.
No, I would hope not. It was
You
good.
screenshot it?
I'm sure I probably did.
You the type of nigga that screenshot shit and don't never erase it.
And fuck the world, ENT 5831. Good thing you got rid of Auntie. You're really going up now. Sheesh, that's not even the one I'm looking for.
You just want to say
just
that.
want
No,
to say
that's
that,
not the
yeah.
one I'm looking for.
Petty as fuck, bro.
I ain't looking for it, but he said.
That's why they call you messy, cuz, bro. Cause you, yeah, bro, like he gonna figure out a way to hit somebody with an unnecessary shot. Like, how would you even work that in there?
Damn. It's,
you stupid.
I just saw it and read
Fuck
it.
that comment.
Oh, here we go. I found that. Baby Pinhead, every episode since y'all broke up, doing so much better numbers wise. Good decision, man. Shout out to him. That's the one I replied to. Thank you. I am loving the energy. Again, I wish she was here last week, but I understand the music comes first. Studio session comes first. So we're going to have another good episode. With that being said, you're watching the Dan Lay Podcast. Make some noise.
A day in LA.
Yes, I'm your host, the rapper report card nigga Dejon Paul. I'm joined by the lovely, beautiful Ash Bash the rapper.
Ash Bash,
Yes, sir. Also in the building, Rich Trapper, Trap News Network.
What's up, Rich Trapper?
Hold on, you gotta say it right. TNN, Trap News Network. Say my shit right, bro.
I don't say it like that.
Top of the line bullshit. What's next?
And then last but not least, we have our executive producer on camera after a very viral week. Jada Stokes.
I saw you hit the camera. I saw that.
Jada, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How y'all doing?
I'm good. I can't complain. You are the woman of the hour. You got all this buzz on the internet. People been hitting me. My mama hit me up about it. She saw, yes, and she don't even watch my show. But she saw you get kicked
I
off
remember
No
you
Jumper.
told me that. That's crazy.
Yeah, she saw you get kicked off No Jumper. I guess we'll switch it around a little bit. Let's start there. You put up to No Jumper. Well, you told me last week that she was going.
Mm-hmm.
You gave me a heads up. You're like, hey, Dejon, I got something to tell you. And I'm like, Jada, are you pregnant?
I don't know why you asked me that.
I just started.
High extreme.
I don't know why you asked me that.
And then you're like, no, I'm going to No Jumper for their content contest. So how did that come about?
Well, you know, I actually came up there to do that. That was my motive. Cause you've been under attack for a while, so you know I had to do what I had to do, and I know it's kind of unexpected because you know I'm the quiet one, I'm the shy one, but you don't know that I'm really a troll, so that's what I did. I pulled up and I trolled the fuck out of y'all.
Yes, the hat looked amazing. I love the interview piece with Jalise.
Shout out to Jalise.
What?
Jalise.
No, she had on a
She had on a
bucket hat.
Bucket hat. I sell them.
Oh,
Yeah,
The hat was fire. They was fucking with you. She took over the Reddit just from her interviews. It was like, oh, Dejon Paul's best friend is at No Jumper. Woo, woo, woo. And then, so you make your way, and you was explaining how you troll like different people on Zeus and baddies.
she was like, oh, you get into it with the baddies, and I'm like, how she know I get into it? Cause like, I mean, like we didn't follow each other that day, but I was like, yeah, I got into it with Camila, Mariah Lynn, Jocelyn blocked me, Lotto blocked me, so you know I have to give.
What you be saying to people?
I'd be right under them comments.
Talking crazy?
No, I don't talk crazy. I struck nerves, and that's what I did to Adam.
So you be telling the truth?
Sometimes, yeah.
So when you get there, because there was fights going on. If you seen Django, it was like a whole pause, man. Dingo fight, Brandon versus some other nigga. They was having a death match on the work floor. But you was actually there. I just watched the stream. What was it like when you got there?
It was hot as fuck.
Adam catered for AT?
I think it was just like too many people. It was hot as fuck.
A lot of bodies.
They fed us fruit. I love that. I ate up all that fruit.
that pizza, Little Caesars.
Nah, they had fruit and cinnamon buns.
Good EBT.
Pastries?
Yeah,
Look how excited he got.
They have pastries, yes. They have pastries, yes. Yeah, so they was checking us in. It took them a long time to check us in. It was hot outside, and then once we got inside, that's when I saw all the action. They took pictures. I don't think I'm gonna ever get mine. That's so sad.
On the backdrop?
Yeah.
Dang.
You should have had somebody flick you up with the iPhone.
They took our phones.
Yeah, no phones.
They took our phones, and that was the worst part about it. I couldn't talk to nobody for 2 hours.
So after all this craziness, you make it through the work floor. You get interviewed by Jalise first. Then you step before the panel, which is Adam, Frederick Jala, stinky ass,
Pathetic Faso,
Lush, the crystal meth smoker, who knows a lot about hip hop.
I love Lush.
I love Lush and Trap Lord Ross.
Lush don't do no crystal.
Why
what?
You
crystal man?
You didn't know how he lost that first round of teeth? Again, I fuck with Lush, but it's a fact. He smokes crystal meth. I wouldn't put that on nobody's jacket. That's nothing to play with. He's a crystal meth.
He's proud of it.
All right, so you get before the panel. Tell the people what happened if you haven't seen it already, because it's viral. They probably saw it.
So, I actually was trying to go to the back, but Real Watts, baby, I think that's his name. He was like, go in front of me. I'm like, all right, well, this is my chance. So, front and center, I did what I did, and they told me to get out.
You was the first person to step up, right?
What did you do?
She lied. They told her to get the fuck out. Adam stood
security.
up. Like,
See, when he said that, I knew this was all for content because the way he just reacted, like
WWE.
I'm all the way back here, you all the way over there, and you that threatened by me talking to you, like.
So Adam really turned down. He not on that.
Yeah, he do that when he has that energy for women. I don't understand why.
Ooh, that's a great point.
I don't understand why. Like you always do that with women, but you don't want to do it with these big niggas on your platform. Like I don't understand.
I think he kicked you out. You're not his type. He likes his women like 16. He likes women around like 16, 15 years old.
Don't do that.
That's the type of woman Adam likes. He likes them not really women, more like girls. You might be too old for him. So I think that's why he kicked you out. But also, so they prompted, which one of them said say fuck Dejon first? Who said that first?
I think it was Adam or Flacco. I can't remember.
So Flacco suggested that you say fuck Dejon, and that was supposed to like get you brownie points or get you the job or something?
To the next round, yeah.
Oh, it was rounds.
Yeah.
Got it.
And you would have got to the next round if you said fuck Dejon.
Mm-hmm.
I would have said fuck Dejon.
Why would you say fuck me?
It's
What you say fuck me for?
It's content.
But unprompted though. Cause to me it's like, okay, well then the nigga can tell you how high to jump, and you say how high. It's like I'm not gonna let no white person give me even if I was to come work for the platform, you don't have me up here to read a script. You don't have me up here to say what you want me to say. You have me up here for my thoughts, I would think, to be a podcast.
I fuck with Flacco.
So unless you saying fuck Dejon.
I ain't gonna step on your back.
He do love me.
I ain't gonna step on your back.
You can say fuck Flacco all you want to. Don't ever say fuck Flacco again. Say fuck Flacco.
Fuck Flacco.
Don't ever disrespect Flacco.
He musty, he funky, his brother's a pedophile.
I don't give a fuck.
That's a fact. Rich Trapper slapped him and he didn't do nothing about it. That's a fact. He got slapped by Rich Trapper
He
and
talking a
didn't
little
do
bit
nothing
too much.
about
Come
it.
up here and run Dejon face.
That nigga got spat on and didn't do nothing about it on
Keep
camera.
my personal business out of this.
Who spat on him? 16
shot him.
He got spat on. You didn't see Flacco get spat on camera and didn't do nothing about it?
He probably was too tired to get up.
No, he got up and stood against the wall like a little bitch.
He stuttered.
Nonetheless,
I want to say something real quick to what Ash said. As far as I agree with Dejon. I believe that Adam having her up there, having Jada up there to say fuck Dejon or whatever, is the equivalent of a nigga trying to act like he got more rank in your hood than you do. You feel me? It's like, I'm from over here, but I got more niggas love in your hood than you do. Trying to pull a little woo-wop.
No power move.
And it's a power move. And then if she would have did it, he would have held that against her forever and then would have tried to use it to mark this nigga out. You did it right. You did it right.
She did right. She stood on business. Make some noise for Jada.
Yeah, for sure.
She didn't say fuck Dejon. She went over there. She went viral.
And stop telling who the fuck is my motherfucking friend, because you don't know who the fuck my friends are.
Exactly. Flacco, Rita.
Oh, he said that because Dejon was your friend?
Yeah, he said that.
Wait, so how did he know? So wait, Flacco's a fan?
Flacco stalks her.
He called me his wife. I don't know why.
Flacco stalks her, has been stalking her for a long time.
I didn't say that.
He does.
I didn't say that.
He be in your story views.
Damn,
You
for real?
follow me on Instagram?
He still be in your story views.
I don't know about that.
Hey, you know Flacco like the trick. Just saying.
He's not.
Flacco called everybody his wife.
Look
Flacco just had your
Secure
back.
the bag, Ash. Secure the bag, Ash. Secure the bag.
Nonetheless,
I ain't gonna step on it. Go get that money.
I'm not either.
What the
If
fuck
Flacco
you
gonna
talking
trick,
about?
if Flacco gonna trick, let him trick that little Liberian dollars.
Like a X Games. Good tricks.
Another thing that was very interesting to me during your visit to No Jumper, I feel like Adam slipped up. He said to you, because you said you got my friend fucked up, and then he said that I didn't get shot at No Jumper. He said he was there when it happened.
Ooh.
So originally he said it never happened. Now he's saying he was there when it happened and that I wasn't shot. So if you was there when it happened and nothing was wrong with me after the gun went off, one, why did your brother-in-law or brother-in-law at the time drive me to the hospital? And two, why did you text me certain things while I was at the hospital? Accepting accountability for the situation.
Text messages.
Yeah. Let's go to our text messages.
Hey, bro still got his text messages from the 7th grade off the side.
These are text messages from March 24th, 2024, when I was at the Providence Hospital in Burbank.
Burbank, I know they got good apple juice up there.
March 24th.
Don't nobody got better apple juice in the hospital for sure.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, God.
It be making you poop though.
Here we
That's
go.
what it's for.
Nah.
Read that. Ask Bash or Jada.
Let me read it.
Let Jada read it.
You gonna read out loud, dude?
Okay, so this is from Adam. Hey, dude, I'm really sorry about this. I was kind of in shock earlier and didn't know what to say. Just know we're on your side and thinking this was super fucked up. Obviously, we're going to try to do everything by the book to make sure you're good and shit. Dejon said, I appreciate it. I know it was an accident. Just want to get checked out and make sure everything is okay. Crazy day at the office. He replied and said, insane. Let's keep it off the podcast and shit. I don't want people to feel scared.
Okay, so if you were there when the gun went off, Adam told you he was there when it happened and nothing was wrong with me. Is that not what he told you when you was at No Jumper the other day?
Mm-hmm. And some of the staff, they said you tripping too. I'm like, tripping off what? He said he got shot.
I tripped on what?
Like, you tripping like on No Jumper, apparently. I don't know.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, he said he was there when the gun went off and that nothing was wrong with me. Yeah, when I was in the hospital, you just texted me this long message. And I could go and show you the messages with Josh as well. Josh drove me to the hospital, valeted his car. Why would you drive somebody? If a gun goes off and nothing's wrong with me, why would you drive me to the hospital? Why would you valet your car in the emergency room? Why would you and the security guard who fired the gun be at the hospital with me, us all sitting in the emergency room together, if nothing's wrong with me? If a gun went off right now and nothing was wrong with anybody, would you drive them to the hospital, valet your car in the emergency room and sit there with them?
Nope.
You would have to see some blood.
No reason to.
Right? So,
me ask you a
Adam,
question.
go ahead.
What you plan on doing with all this? You gonna sue? You gonna press charges? Like what's? Or is it just I know what happens? Like
The only reason I haven't sued is because every attorney I was dealing with regarding the situation wanted a police report. They wanted me to go to a police station and detail what happened. And as I just said per these texts, it was an accident.
Let the record reflect. Dejon not snitching.
It was a workplace accident. It wasn't like somebody physically tried to, like, oh, I'm mad at you. Bang, bang. A gun went off on the work floor accidentally. So I didn't feel comfortable going to a police station and talking about that. Now, the situation with Jay Reed, where he sold for $50 million, the first thing that came up is what? A police report. He went to the Burbank Police Department or Sheriff's Department and whatnot and got a statement. That's not my get down. I'm not gonna, for an accident at that, I'm not gonna go to the police station and say, hey, there was an accident while I was at work, woo, woo, woo. That wasn't my move. So every attorney, I even have emails from attorneys that was like, look, you're not taking this seriously. If you're not gonna go get the police report, I can no longer represent you. No one was willing to move forward without a police report. So I just chalked it up to the game. But to be a year later to have you still sitting there and lying, not only lying, because you can run whatever narrative you wanna run with, but lying to my friend who knows the truth and trying to convince my friend that I would lie to you about something so serious as a gun going off and me being grazed. That's crazy, but he slipped up is my point. He slipped up and said that he was there because before he never said that. He never revealed. He always made it seem like nothing ever happened. But now he told you, he said, I was there when it happened and nothing was wrong with Dejon. Well, if nothing was wrong with me, why did your brother-in-law and the supervisor drive me to the hospital?
And why am I saying fuck Dejon? What the fuck?
And then my last point, well, one of my last points, Flacco said that if I was there, I would say fuck Jada. And I wouldn't, because when I worked at No Jumper, there was so many street topics that they wanted me to talk about. that I refused. I'd be like, no, I'm here to talk about music. Like, there was so many people they wanted me to sit down with, so many things that they wanted me to do content-wise that I wasn't with because I have integrity and I don't want to talk about certain like street politics and things like that.
And that's not your brand either.
Exactly. So, no, I wouldn't just get on camera and say anything that you tell me to say.
We're going to talk about street politics today.
Yeah, some shit going on, fool.
Yeah, but I'm tying into music. It's not just like so-and-so just did a robbery, woo-woo. It has to be dealing with a rapper. I'm not just going to deal with the Hoovers is beefing with the this set. And that's you're never going to see Dejon Paul sitting on camera having that type of conversation. Like, it has to be like, this rapper from this gang just dropped a diss record towards this rapper from this gang. Now we can sit up here and talk about it all day because there's still music involved. Any other points on your epic?
Say fuck Adam and No Jumper.
Yeah, say fuck Adam. Look into the camera and say fuck Adam for kicking you out.
Go.
No Jumper, y'all should be ashamed for the way you treated this black young queen.
Make some noise for that, man.
Yes, sir.
That's close enough.
Very politically correct, Jada. I see what you did there.
All right, Rich Trapper. I have one more thing to read on my phone, I guess. So, Ralfy the
Let me see the
Plug.
tweet.
The what?
The tweet.
Oh, the weed. Ralfy the Plug got at us crazy.
You got that you crazy.
Nah, brotherhood.
Talking to you.
Nah, brotherhood. He got at us
Ralfy
crazy.
innocent.
He said, I posted a clip of us discussing the Rimble and Stink Team situation.
Right.
Your take was Rimble's a better rapper than Ralfy and that you wish that they had been able to work together. My take was I wish that Rimble had originally did business with Stink Team when he got offered the Warner Records deal, that he still somehow included Draco in the Stink Team. Kind of have similar points. Not
We agree that
exactly
they
the
should
same.
have kept fucking with each other one way or another.
That's what we're saying. So, Ralfy the Plug commented, "What drop ball? Y'all be sounding so dumb. He made his decision when Draco was alive. Y'all takes be terrible. And Eight did nothing extravagant since with the support of a label. Touchable did go gold, I believe. He did have a very good, well-received debut project. The Rimble tape is Rimble. I understand that they're beefing. I feel like maybe Ralfy should have checked out the episode. I think he just went off the clip and take. He didn't hear me say that Draco should have been the executive producer on Rimble's projects, that it should have still had the Stink Team logo, that Stink Team should have still been involved in his deal with Warner because the Draco co-sign is what put him on. He skipped past all of that or omitted all of that and just replied how he replied. What's your take on it?
Number one, I get that we're looking at it from a business aspect, and that's him being the artist. He's coming from a more personal space. I don't want to say emotional, even though it is emotional, but emotions don't have to be bad. But you know how people get mad at the word emotional, so we go whatever. But regardless of the fact, my opinion stays the same. You feel me? I respect, if Ralfy would have watched the entire episode, you would have saw where I said, I get that this is the loss of your brother.
Yep.
So with that being said, if for whatever reason that you don't have to explain to myself, Dejon, Ash, Jada, whomever, bro, that's your brother. Your decision is your decision. And I respect that 100%. Now that we got that out the way, looking at it from a fan's perspective and a consumer of music, yeah, it would have been dope if you and Rimble could have worked it out. And I still say that Rimble makes better music. You feel me?
Your take hasn't changed then.
That's that. My take has not changed. And then I will say this as well, too. The whole, y'all feel stupid. You don't know about the beef. I didn't. I was even telling you, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about
You
y'all beef.
admitted that.
Yeah, when they was beefing, bro, I was in jail. I was fighting my own cases. So I wasn't into consuming y'all problems. Regardless of that, I'm a consumer of your music, not of your drama. I ain't beefing with Rimble. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what y'all got going on. I'm here at a day in LA so we can enjoy the music, not y'all personal 1-2 steps like Sierra. So keep that in mind too as we give in our page. We are judging you off your music, not off your beef. Now, if you want to go get into it with a nigga, holla at Trap News Network. We into all that, but that's not what we got a day in LA for.
Well, as someone who's had more falling outs with Ralfy the Plug than probably any other rapper, maybe him is old Simon I'm tired with. I've argued with Ralfy the Plug more than anybody I can think of. He's very reactionary, you feel me? But he does support and he does watch everything I do, like content wise, and I appreciate that. So I love the fact that he tapped in, but I will say, like, sometimes the clip don't be enough. Sometimes you really got to go watch the whole 5-10 minute conversation. and get the full scope of the convo, because to me it wasn't really disrespectful. I even pointed out how I felt Rimble was in the wrong for following YG so shortly after the passing of Draco. And I held Rimble accountable for that. I'm like, that would make niggas feel a way about you if you go follow and you got on from Draco, and it'd be different. Like I said, if he got a record with YG, it'd be different, but it's like you didn't gain nothing. You don't have a record. But before we move on, ladies, do y'all have a take on what Ralfy said under my comments about me and him, his conversation last week?
No, I don't have a take because I don't even know why Rumble and him is even beefing, so I wouldn't know what to say about the situation.
I can respect that. Jada Stokes, you're very familiar with it.
Yes, I am.
Let's hear from
I'm
you.
in the middle, but Ralfy innocent, you know? That man innocent.
That's your little Scaliti or something?
No, Ralfy, I like Ralfy. He's been on his grind since Draco died. I respect it.
You're a Rimble fan too, though. I've seen you support Rimble.
Rimble dropped the ball with me. Like, he told us on LA Rap Workshop he was dropping in October. I haven't even listened to the tape, so the hype for me is just kind of like dialed
The buzz
down.
went away. There was really no rollout. He just announced that he was dropping and dropped it 2 days later. The JUCO project. The Half Court Shot record is cool, but Blast ruined it. I did not like Blast feature on that joint. It's one artist on the last track. What's the name of that artist? It's an artist on the last track that sounds just like him. I'm like, he went and found a mini Rimble to close out his project. I did like that. That was fascinating. So
Off a quick listen, what would you grade Rimble's project, the JUCO?
That's an unfair question.
I did like his performance at the pop out, and he said that was his first time performing. And I feel like he did good.
For your first time performer to be at the Forum in front of roughly 20,000 people, is that not crazy?
Yeah,
that's fire, but it also speaks to your lack of doing shows and fan engagement, fan interaction. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing because he hasn't done a show since.
I look at it.
Do you think he turned down shows? My bad.
Go ahead.
I'm sure he has gotten offers. Again, if you have a gold record, at some point that meant you were getting show offers. So I think he turns down shows. Yeah. I think it must be some type of social anxiety. I'm assuming. I don't know, bro.
Because some people that rap, they don't like to perform.
Yeah, they scared of the stage.
But what kind of artists don't want to meet their fans?
Summer Walker.
I was okay. Perfect example. People don't. Everybody's in this music thing for something different. Ash got her reasons for putting out her music. I got my reasons for putting out my music. When you decided to do your one song, you had your reasons. You feel me? There are a lot of artists who don't do features, who don't do shows, who still maintain a certain level of success. You feel me? Now, can it make you a lot more successful? Of course. But I'll say this as my little close on it. And just back to the Rimble and to the Ralfy situation. As a consumer of music, I'd rather wait for the Ralfy project that we got, the Rimble project that we got, then continue to hear Ralfy just give us every song that he made that's a throwaway. Give us some quality music. So that's where my challenge to Ralfy the Plug will be. Give me an actual quality body of work, not just a bunch of songs that you just in there knocking out song after song after song. We get it, you can rap. We get it, you work hard. Now, can I get something classic from you?
He did that, not to cut you off, he did that with Grandmaster Ralfy. I challenge you guys to go listen to that. That's his best body of work in a very long time. He got the Himothy record, El Presidente record, some joints on there. Make sure you tap in with that. Also tap in with Rimble's new project, JUCO. Comment how you feeling. I will have an official report card out by Friday at the latest. I have a couple albums. We're going to have to grade that one. Rucci's album. We're going to talk about that a little later. All right, let's get back to the messy shit. So, Zoe Sama, who will be here. I think Zoe might be pulling up next week, if not the week after that, because he has an album coming out. Zoe Sama went to Back on Fig on Friday to talk about his upcoming project, and somehow I became the topic because I guess he follows me, and Smack is trying to make a point that if you follow me, Dejon Paul, on Instagram, you must be gay. He's trying to correlate that to him following the trans woman. That's crazy. But he's also saying that the trans woman that he was following is his cousin. So, are you guys privy to that? Did you guys see that conversation?
How you know it's not his cousin?
How do I know that the Asian trans porn star is not his cousin? I don't know. I don't know that this is not his cousin. Is that his cousin?
I don't know. Smack look like you mixed with Asian. It might be.
So, okay, so that might be Smack's cousin. First he said it was fake and that I made this whole thing up. Now he's saying that this is his cousin.
He had to see what train he was talking about, I think.
Oh, which one of he was following? Which of the different ones he was following? How do you feel? Because you used to fuck with him. How do you feel?
Smack was my best friend.
Okay, how did you feel being caught up in the middle of the back and forth? Him saying, I ain't got no YouTube views. Me saying, well, you be viewing trainees. How do you feel being caught in the middle of it?
I don't feel like nothing. Smack just a regular nigga that be at the motorcycle club hoover stomping all day. I just feel like Smack is a regular civilian that be back on Fig, you feel me? And that's that. I really don't be caring because I'm like kind of pissed off that the narrative went far of me being this bitch because like it's a lot of cock that, you feel me? Now it's kind of hard to get there. Like, he was like,
What?
I ain't like, what you mean? Like, you feel me? You get what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you said.
You feel me?
I'm just
So that
saying,
shit
the
kinda
floor is
like
yours. It's not my
irritating.
story to tell.
It's kind of irritating.
Y'all gonna
But
have to break it down to me one more time.
That's her story to
what
tell.
do you
that's
mean?
like me trying to pop it at you. Like, what's the deal, dude? What's up, ass? What the whooping? And I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? Like, you feel me? I was on your shit, but when I found out you was like a smack, like,
Oh,
you feel
that's
me?
not a body you proud of. You're
It
ashamed
ain't nobody. What you
of
talking
that
about? It ain't
body.
nobody. Like, smack my dog. If I see smack, it ain't no hard feelings. You feel me? Like, y'all shake your hand and all that. You feel me? But it just be entertaining.
Is that why you
He
put voodoo
talk
on
shit,
him?
I talk shit. Huh?
That's why you put voodoo on him?
Man.
No, she put good voodoo on him, so that don't count.
The voodoo that I did, you feel me? The nigga was back dancing and all that. Like, you feel me? He wasn't going. He was fine. He just had to heal up.
He was fine. It's crazy.
Have you ever, I'm not about to get in your personal business if I may, have you ever dealt with a dude and you found out he was DL or he was fucking with another guy or
Oh, no, I never had one of those situations.
That's good. That's good for you.
I never had. I can tell. I
Gaydar?
have a gay best friend and I have a gay cousin. So I know when a nigga got sugar in their tank. You feel me? Like, I know, like some people, like, some gay men be so masculine and dress like a man, but just off the way they, like, move their hand or anything. Like,
Mannerisms.
Like, oh, yeah, that nigga sweet.
Okay. What would you do if you found out that somebody you used to date?
I'm not gonna find out nothing like that because first off, I'm gonna figure you out. You feel me? And I'm gonna be like, you a little sassy. You feel me? And then I'm just not gonna go there. I'm gonna look through that phone, see who you follow. Honestly, gay people follow a lot of regular men. And I got a gay cousin, the best friend be like, oh, that nigga DL. That nigga, what that nigga, I already know about that nigga. It's
Spilling tea.
Yeah. Like, you know, it's a lot of shit. I be like, damn, that nigga do seem like, you feel me? I be knowing.
It's signs. It's definitely signs. Jada, have you ever caught yourself dealing with a DL person?
No, I don't have those problems.
If that were to happen to you, because don't act like you just above it happening to you. If that was to happen to you, what would you do? Yeah, shit, like she just too good to.
I mean, I ain't
get
never
caught
had
slipping.
I ain't never had no.
What's the protocol if you were to find out a nigga you dealing with has been sleeping with another
Going
nigga?
to the clinic.
What besides that? What
Safety
else would you
first.
do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go to the
I don't know if
doctor
I
first.
can. I don't know. Haven't went through that. I hope I never go through that.
Well, I hope you never go through that too. Everybody be yourself and be honest about what you like and what you into.
Yeah,
and that way we avoid that type of situation.
Yeah, and then on top of that, I feel like if girls found out, some girls is okay with dating bisexual men.
A lot of days,
I
women.
know a few girls that date bisexual men because they think the person is so fine, and some people just delusional. Some people just want a man so bad that they'll deal with
They'll stay
whatever.
with, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, well, so what? He's bi, but right now he's with me. But then when he leave you, he's sleeping with a man. That's not safe at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
Well, it's not safe to cheat in general, but I understand.
Period. It's not
more
safe,
ways,
period.
yeah.
And I'm about to be on my BET commercial. Look, make sure you guys just wrap it up, please. It's
Yeah, be
LA
safe out
is
here.
the highest rate right now. Y'all could Google it. That got HIV, not chlamydia, not
Gonorrhea.
no, it's AIDS now, herpes. Then what's that shit called? Knick-knack. What's the name of that shit?
Knick-knack.
Not knick-knack. What's the name of the
Gonorrhea? The
no.
clap.
Get a clap or whatever the fuck.
Chlamydia.
No, not the. It's something else.
HPV.
No, it's another name.
Well, I done ran out of motherfucking STDs. I don't know the
I forgot the name of it. Type shit. It's some
We'll
shit.
practice safe
Mona
sex.
or some shit.
Syphilis.
Syphilis?
No, Mona or some shit like.
Mona, COVID?
No, I don't know what the name.
Mono? No, you said like that.
Somebody in the comments gonna say what it
Cream of
is.
wheat?
No, it's some
Birkin?
name.
Oh.
Trichomona, something.
Trick Daddy?
Trichomoniasis.
Trichomoniasis. Oh, that's a
It's
new one.
that. Long story short, I just want us to have sex. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
even
take
if you
care
get a
of
new
yourself.
partner,
Safe sex.
and it's just even if it's a fling, just put on a condom. Like I feel like people be like, oh yeah, you can't look at somebody and say, oh they don't have nothing. You never
Or
know.
if y'all want to be nasty about uglies raw, just take a little quick trip to the clinic and then y'all go together.
No, just wear a fucking condom. Who's about to do all that?
Safe sex. Practice safe sex.
Like, practice
I
safe
that's
sex,
a
that's
good
the best
message
thing.
to push. That's a real
Y'all
good
take
message.
care of yourselves.
All right. My father told me I ruined Fair to Say.
Damn.
He did tell me that. I disagree. They put out on Yaz's and them page, they put out a clip last week. It was like a compilation, farewell to Fair to Say, and then they had me like pop up in the middle of it. And it was like I was the changing of the guard. It was like everything was all good until I came. Where in actuality, nobody was watching that shit until I came. But whatever. Do you guys feel like I ruined that show, or what's your take on what happened with Fair to Say? Because the show has officially been canceled. Make some noise! Yeah!
Clap it up for that. I'm gonna let the ladies go first because I covered that situation from front
Okay. Me personally?
Yeah.
Okay, let me stop. I felt like you should have twerked on there. You get way more
That's
hits.
what we did not need on
Something's
there.
wrong with you. Why are you obsessed with my rear end? I never twerked in my life. I'm not a twerker.
You be walking in here, you be switching.
Fire. I do not switch.
Oh shit, I ain't never seen you move that
I do
fast.
not switch. I might waddle, but I don't switch. I don't walk like no. First is, I couldn't tell you was gay. I didn't know you was gay. Now all of a sudden I switch.
This the first episode I seen this nigga stand up.
Jada.
How you didn't know?
Really?
Jada told me she didn't know I was gay last
You
week.
can tell that he gay.
Nah, when I first met him, nah, absolutely.
What the fuck?
I mean, like,
I can look at him
no,
and tell he got some
You sure you ain't never fucking
sweet chili.
No, because look, yes, I'm sure, Rich Trapper, don't play with me. No, because
No,
like
for real.
when I first met Dejon, I wasn't giving a fuck about what he do outside of whatever.
respect that.
Like I was there when I first interned with Dejon. I was
Yep.
there to learn about a day in the lay. So
That's right.
yeah, we did the pink backdrops.
Everything was
and-
pink.
Yeah, but I didn't care
My
about
whole
that.
set was pink.
I didn't care about that. I
I
thought
let
you
him
did that
know.
to cater to your female co-host. That's why I thought you did all that.
Only
to
gay men cater to
Okay,
female
well,
But
then I'm
all
gonna
right.
look-
Not like that. Jay, I love you.
It's
But-
clear as day. I feel like it's clear as day.
No, it's clear. I really love you. But don't make me feel like you'll date a gay man, because what if you liked him? You didn't know he was gay. You would have dated him?
I mean, I wouldn't have hopped onto the situation so soon. It would have took like months
To figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, y'all
It
would
would have
have
took me months to crack it. It would
Why
not
you
have
have
took
a
me
pink
months to
set?
crack
It's-
You would have figured
It
out.
would not have took
You
me
would have
months to
figured
crack. I
that
would have
out the
cracked
next
way sooner
week.
than that.
Y'all would have been in the bathroom putting on lip gloss. I would have knew.
I don't shit where I eat, but
Wait,
anywho,
why did you have a pink set? What did that have to do with a day?
you
in
never
LA?
used to watch my. Well,
didn't
that
know
was
anything.
my way of making myself comfortable in a hip hop space.
Got you.
Being the first openly gay person.
You was a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, nigga?
You know, back in the day, back in the day,
one more.
back in the day, they never, in the music, in the hip hop thing, they didn't really accept gay people back in the day.
They kind of still don't, but it definitely was a no go. But it was a gay man. I post this clip all the time. George, help me out. George Price, George something. He was director of communications and marketing at Death Row. And there's this classic meetings on YouTube of Tupac in his office breaking down the rollout, art direction, and product management for the All Eyes on Me album. And you can see clear as day this man is flamboyant and sassy. And Tupac sitting there with him going through how he want his album cover to look, how he want the sleeve to look, the rollout, how we gonna promote, what interviews you're doing, all of that. They called him Papa G. So he was like, to
Take care of
me,
business.
he's my, exactly, he was there to work. And he was Suge's right hand man when it came to marketing. So to me, he's like somebody I look up to in that regard. Like there was somebody that was quote unquote sassy, that was hanging around all these gangster rappers handling business at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
like, and I hate when people be around other men that's like, you know, gay and stuff like that, and they be so mad, like, oh, that nigga around me, like, not like that. Why his sexuality bother you so bad? That makes me feel like you got a
What you
little
mad at
problem.
this nigga
Insecurity.
Yeah, because if you know that you ain't gay, I don't give a fuck that he
don't-
over here. As long as you ain't too flamboyant and
If he
doing
ain't
all,
touching you, if he
Yeah.
ain't twerking on you or touching you or nothing
you
like
ain't too
that.
flamboyant and the song come on and you doing all that, then it's cool.
But back to my point, Jada, do you think I ruined Fair to Say? Rich Trapper making our way to you.
I didn't start watching it until you was on the show. You know I was
You
not gonna
ruined the
watch the
motherfucking
show.
show.
Yeah, I for sure was not watching that show.
What's your favorite episode of Fair to Say without me on it?
When you wasn't talking,
Ooh,
I'm playing. I ain't watching.
Rich Trapper, do you feel like
Hell yeah.
I ruined Fair to Say? How
Hell
so?
yeah. So look, I watched it. I'm not gonna say I've watched every episode because at the beginning it was dry. It was Popeye's biscuits. It was dry. You feel me? So
Before I
don't-
was there,
nigga,
right?
Don't turn your lip and roll your neck and on my takes, nigga. But no, so This is why I say you ruined it. Because you destroyed what it was and you made it something better. So if you want to stick to what Fair to Say was, because I think that was Stet's show, right?
It was said that it wasn't Stet's show, but in theory it was. But it was always verbalized that it wasn't. That's why he got kicked off back on Fake that day for saying it was his show. It was like, this not your show, get out of here. Yeah. We have business together.
Yeah, that nigga, T-Rail marked that nigga.
Yeah.
So in theory, it's Stet's show. How do you want to get into the black and white, whatever.
He built the set.
And then, so I'll say this. What it was before you was boring. Didn't nobody want to watch Fair to Say. But if you look at the higher ups, community, back on Fig, you know what I'm saying? You watching the situation with Ace Boys, you feel me? Them niggas are they're interesting, number one, because everybody has a character and they play their roles. That you dry. Don't nobody want to watch your boring ass, my nigga. You feel me? You
don't dress alike.
You know who, me instead? Mm-hmm. That's cool, whatever. I ain't tripping. You feel me? As long as we don't act alike, you ain't gonna make me cry. Anyway, you got T-Rail and Smack, they doing their shit on back on Fig, but all these niggas are controversial. You feel me? They have their takes in serious, but they got shit going on that's gonna keep you interested. That's drama, because our fan base don't want to see serious. They need some bullshit mixed in there. You feel me? So instead, you want to be serious. That's cool, but this ain't for that platform. Because all it's Fair to Say is gonna do is take the FMW fans and it's gonna spill down into Fair to Say. Fair to Say may or may not make new fans, but idealistically, you depend on the FMW fans for your shit. And you come in with the controversy and you shaking the room up and, you know, you saying shit niggas don't want to hear. You giving takes, you opinionated. You feel me? Even the shit with Dom Kennedy, how y'all argued about that, even the way that was done was still in a controversial take because...
Genius.
You feel me? Here this nigga go. You feel me? But, so to make a short story shorter, yeah, you did fuck it up because you destroyed what it was. But in my opinion, you made it into something better. The highest rated episode of Fair to Say, factually speaking, is when you made that nigga cry. That was the highest rated episode for sure.
No, the highest rated episode is when I cooked King's mama some crack. That's the highest. The second highest
I wasn't gonna bring
is
that
when
in.
I made Stat, when I spoke about Stat crying. To respond to you.
To the comments, I was aware. I just didn't bring that up. That's this nigga.
I feel like when I got there, so I did the Shame on You interview. Immediately after, AD was like, look, we're working on a new show. I want you to join. He sent me a picture of the Fair to Say set. They brought me on. I went, my first day, I had a great time. I brought my report cards with me. We just talked about music. Pot Lord was on the show. We had a debate about Blue Buzz Clan. Did they fall off or not? Cool. When I was on that show early on, I did my best to keep it music. They used to always tell me in the group chat, T-Rail, Pun, and them, they used to always say, make sure you got your report cards, bring up as much music as you want to. I did my best to keep it professional, just music reviews. And no, I'm not going to say that's not what the fans want to see. I'm going to say that's not what my co-hosts wanted. Because as you just brought up, when I was doing the Dom Kennedy review, they all interrupted me and said, quote unquote, you know we don't care about music. Me being petty, I took that. It was like a light switch in my head. Like, oh, well, I gave you professional journalist Dejon. You didn't want that. You must want controversial, turned up Dejon. So from that day forward, that's what they got. Because you should have just sat there and ate your food. I was being very, very, very professional. I was being very, very journalistic. Because that's what Stat wanted. Stat was saying that he wanted a show that was different from all the other shows under the umbrella. He wanted to be more professional, not about controversy, not about us just arguing. Cool, I did that. When I'm reviewing Dom, you shouldn't have put your feet up on the table. Scotty shouldn't have said, you know, we don't care about music. Illa shouldn't have got up and went to the kitchen while I'm doing a Dom review.
From a professional
That's
standpoint.
my villain origin story. Go ahead.
From a professional standpoint, everybody just in here, production included, is that what the FMW fan base was created off of?
No, it was created off of controversy. They want controversy. Boom. They wanted drama. And T-Rail personally told me that he wanted me to talk about the Brick Baby TMZ scandal when Brick Baby was telling me to sue Adam, and he plugged me with TMZ and a lawyer in Florida and was telling me to sue Adam and do an exclusive interview with TMZ about the shooting. And T-Rail wanted me to talk about that on the show. That's when everything changed. That's when there was some controversy on the show. That's when people started watching and giving a fuck about the show. So I don't feel like I ruined Fair to Say. I feel like I executed what the higher ups wanted. That's how I feel. I feel like fish rot from the head down. The higher ups wanted the show to be more controversial. I made the show more controversial.
That's more appealing to that fan base and to that demographic.
Absolutely, and it's also just being real. Like it's that's still my brand. Even when I'm talking about music, I tell you how I really feel about it, and it pisses people off. So if Stet sits here and cries over a chair because Pun told Illa to sit in that chair today, and Stet, you sit here and he start crying about it, that should be talked about on the show. That's something to talk about on the show.
Seeing the pot, so they basically did and it's no disrespect to nobody. It's just a person I think about, but that's them doing a Natalie Nunn. You feel me?
Production.
Right, bro, gonna trip over this chair. They gonna sit there.
Yeah, now watch this. They hindering the show by saying we're not gonna talk about it on the show. Remember, they didn't talk about it for weeks. Yeah. I was the first person to talk about it on Fair to Say. Six talked about it on his kick stream. Illa talked about it at the FMW Friendsgiving, but nobody sat on Fair to Say and was like, hey, Stet, what's up with the other day? How you held up production for an hour and a half because you refused to film and you started crying over a chair. Nobody talked about when Illa called Stet a bitch. When Illa got so mad and called Stet a bitch, we was told not to talk about it. When there was a time like a week or two before that when Stet turned up on Illa and made her get up and cry and walk off set. Jeez. And Six said, if anybody bring this up, you will not be back. And I'm just sitting there like...
Wait, Six got that kind of power? Oh,
he was supposedly the producer.
Right. Okay, Six.
So it's like, but look, you're hindering the show. That's weak. That's what the people want to see. And when Illa walked in halfway through the episode, she wasn't just getting there. We had to pretend like she was just getting there. She had been there the whole time. Stet made her cry and walk out. Why we can't talk about that?
What did Stet do to make Illa cry?
I forgot the argument, but he turned up on her one day. He just got, because she used to always nitpick with him.
Right.
They was competing for A mic. I just want to be the music guy. Scotty only came once a week. So they was competing for A mic. And they used to go at it. They used to go at it heavy, but it rarely made it to the show. Again, it wasn't a live show.
That's
it
right.
was pre-recorded. So again, and I've said it about Fair to Say since I left, it was so PC. Stet, Illa, Six, they didn't want to talk about what was really going on. They wanted to be known as nice people. I want to be known as a great podcaster that you enjoy watching. I want to make a hot show that people care about. I don't care about how you feel about me. I don't want you to see me and smile and just hearts and all of that gushy shit. I want you to see me, but I hate that nigga, but every Wednesday I'm watching him.
So do you think if all that would have been left inside the show, Fair to Say would still be a rotation right now?
Yes, I think if they had just listened to me and kept it real and promoted the show, Fair to Say would have been what I told T-Rail would have been, the hottest new podcast on the West Coast. That was my goal of joining the show. That's what I communicated to T-Rail. But they just, Illa, Six, and Stet was too focused on appearing to be good people and having good character. And that means absolutely nothing to me. I'm telling you that right now. That means absolutely nothing to me. We're here to entertain. Who I am off camera is going to be something different, but let's keep it real. If Stet cried, because when shit happened to me, we talked about it on camera.
Yeah.
When Brick Baby sitting on Shark Podcast and talking about, he spent the night.
Yeah, for sure.
They brought that up. When it was an artist out there saying I scammed him for $1,500, they brought that up. Anytime anything came up on me, the Adam is saying you didn't get shot. They brought that up. They bring up anything with me, it's cool. So but any of they dirty laundry, we can't talk about. My last point is.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're scary. I'm not scary.
So when you say that, you talk about the Fair to Say cast?
I'm talking about my former castmates.
Got you.
Former co-host. My last point is there was House Phone had made a tweet about Dom. Dom dropped Class of 95. House Phone made a tweet like, if you still listen to Dom in 2024, you're a weirdo or something like that. I was going to respond to it. I actually did respond to it on Ace Boy Rio's stream. I went earlier that day. Shout out to Rios. I was going to respond to it on Fair to Say. It was like, no, we don't talk about House Phone over here because she used to fuck the nigga. So it's like, we can't talk about House Phone. You couldn't even mention the word tranny at the table. You cannot say the word tranny at Fair to Say table because of Illa's situation with her ex. Then you couldn't talk about House Phone. I was so livid. I was like, wait, this tweet is going viral. His tweet is going viral on Twitter right now. You telling me I can't address it because you used to fuck this nigga? That's like you being like, I'm not going to talk about nothing smack related. Or nothing Munchie B related, because you used to fuck with Munchie B. That's like you sitting here being like, we can't talk about no. That's the analogy. You know what I'm saying? That's like.
But I was fucking with Munchie before he did this podcast shit, so it's not like I was fucking with Munchie and he got on the podcast. Because
I don't know nothing about nobody personal business.
Some people be like, I was fucking with Smack. Like, no, I was fucking with Munchie before. Everybody even knew who was ass bash. Everybody knew who was a Munchie. You feel me? That shit. Like, you
see how you still want to hear to have a conversation about it? Mm-hmm. That's what I mean by being real and not being PC. She want to sit on camera and act like she ain't fucked different players in in the universe. And I feel like that would have made good content. That's just an example of how you can not be PC, put that personal feelings to the side, and let's make content.
Right.
And I just feel like they didn't get that. So ultimately, obviously the show is canceled, and I'm happy about that. So yeah, RIP
After
Fair
you
to Say.
fucked it up.
In an attempt to make it better. All right.
Wait, hold on, real quick. Who do you say ruined Fair to Say?
Who do I say was
Yeah.
fair to say? The collective, the rest of the co-hosts, the people that weren't willing to share with the audience, the people that weren't willing to post. They were getting paid. I wasn't getting paid. They was getting paid and wouldn't post. Go to their Instagrams. They never posted a clip of Fair to Say. Every episode, and T-Row has admitted this on camera, every episode I was on 3 times a week, I posted a clip.
Got to.
On my platform. Scotty has way more followers on Instagram. I have more Twitter followers, but he has way more followers on Instagram. He never once posted a clip from Fair to Say. But you
So
on the
wait,
show.
Scotty never posted Fair to Say at all on SBRE?
Never, not
one
one.
time.
That was my whole argument against it. My argument was you come once a week. We come 3 times. You come once a week and you refuse to post. But you want to sit here and tell me I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't say that.
So is it a good guess to say maybe Scotty didn't want Fair to Say to do as good as SBRN? Maybe he's more invested into his personal brand than he is into the group collective?
That's fine. I was doing the Rap Report Card podcast at the same time I was doing Fair to Say. I was interviewing AZ Chike, Lefty Gunplay, Rucci, RJ, Ralfy the Plug, and still pulling up 3 times a week to do
I'm saying,
Fair
but
to
do you
Say.
think Scotty was more like on the sabotage aspect?
He seems like the snaky, creepy type to do that. But all I'm saying is this. To me, he's not smart. Because you rather be on a show that's here or a show that's here.
Got you.
So I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the show up here because I'm on it. And I don't want to be associated with a show that's down here.
That's right.
So I'm going to post clips. I'm going to promote. I'm going to talk about whatever I got to talk about on this show. I'm going to give the theatrics. I'm going to cuss you out. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get people to keep watching. But again, RIP to Fair to Say because that shit don't matter now. It's dead. So long. Should have listened to your boy. But, all right. Which LA rappers diss hoods the most? ASM Bobster. Free him, I guess.
His name is just disrespectful.
Right.
That's you feel me, but I know him, so you feel me. But his name is just disrespectful, just period.
Especially
so,
how I used to spell it and the different things.
yeah, I will say what it means, but y'all can just,
No,
I'm not saying that. Yeah. I'm saying y'all gonna Google and figure it out. But yeah, his name is disrespectful. You get on the track. His name featuring whatever just disrespectful, like you feel me. So
ASM Bobster on this. Let's get like a top 5 most disrespectful. Treyway. From
Super
Hoover used to be very disrespectful.
No, Treyway was very. I think Treyway is on top of Bobster.
Over the list.
I think he's number 1
For sure.
Baby Song Gorillas.
Baby Song Gorillas.
I say
sure.
Bobster second, the Baby Stones third because they were starting off and they ended up fixing it. Because I remember Big Sad had a conversation with them because they were saying the C blank word, and when you say that, they thought that was So when you talk about a certain game. You supposed to say fuck so and so you can be specific of the situation, but when they used to say the C blank, you're saying fuck all of them.
Yeah, the whole.
And Big Sad was fucking with them heavy as fuck, so he like nigga, you saying that it's like you saying disrespect me too, like so
Very true.
they end up fixing that. So them this and that didn't last too long. They start actually turning to an actual. Rap
We
group.
need 2 more names on this list.
X4.
X4, that's a good one.
X4
Free him
super-
too.
super
Shit,
good.
these
Free
niggas in
X4.
jail.
Free
Everybody
X4.
we name is in jail.
Okay.
Treyway, ASM, P4K from Baby Song Gorillas. We'll talk about that in a moment. And
P4
then
Blank.
X4. That's 4 of them niggas. All them niggas is in jail. Okay, give us one more disrespectful artist that be dissing in their music. Dissing
I can't even
hoods.
think.
Because really, it's all these little niggas.
All of them, yeah.
Like 100. Like, okay, so as a number 5, can we all just agree as a collective, 90% of these new LA rappers?
Every day somebody rolling out the bed rapping, so I can't
Yeah.
even think.
Yeah, it's like, it's a gang, and all they do is diss, bro. And it's hard to consume. Number 1, like I said, I listen to this music with my kids and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And for the most part, like I listen to Sugar Free with my kids, so I ain't too PC about it, but I ain't finna listen to F blank, killer blank, and then we sliding through the city. I got my kids.
Certain parts of town.
My niggas, but here go the thing though. LA so tricky. You could be on Rodeo doing your 1-2 step thinking that you smooth with it, and the nigga pull up at the light tripping, all he hear is blank, and then trip at the light right there.
Draco dissed
Yeah, that's a lot
certain
of
parts
distance.
of town.
Now I will say
His
this,
music.
and I don't mean no disrespect when I say it, but certain spots when I go to, that Draco turns right off. Cause like anything that's
Can't play,
associated with
yeah.
any
The
blood
last
neighborhood,
time
I'm
I
turning
heard
Draco off.
a Draco song in my city, was when he did the song Dominant Effect with Ruchi. That was the last Draco
That's
song.
2015.
That was the
Never
last
heard
Draco
Draco
song
Inglewood.
that ever been played in Inglewood.
I know a couple Inglewood niggas that still sneak and listen to Draco.
Keyword.
But it's not something that you're going to hear like
It's not gonna hear
mainline.
Windows
It
down.
probably just come on.
Yeah, and if it do, it's not going to stay on. Early Nipsey. Bullets Ain't Got No Name Nipsey. I remember
wasn't
being
dissing,
in,
though.
I'm not gonna lie.
I remember being at Crozier Middle School, and there's certain words I won't repeat that are diss to Inglewood people that he had that in his music.
But I'm not gonna lie, Nipsey did have a lot of people in Inglewood playing his music. Like motherfuckers was playing with that shit. People, I
Even though
know
they wasn't
people.
supposed to.
I know people was playing like not like that. Honestly, any gang member they be listening to their album music more. Like, believe it or not, like I have homies and then they be turning on a certain nigga and I be like, you like this nigga? You like, I ain't gonna like the nigga was sliding. It really be like that.
Okay. That's
Like,
the power of music.
Yeah, like it really in the people. The thing that will get you out there faster is bad, but it's good is when you do a gangbang music video because everybody in the city gonna
RICO
watch
video?
that video.
A RICO video.
No,
That's a good name.
Get
for
all
it.
you niggas took to
I
jail.
did Red Homies and I had got a meal on Red Homies when I had Munchie and then I just shot out a gang of bloods from their hood and I had the whole blood car come in my music video. That video was the highest video I ever did.
I believe
when
it.
I switched to like regular trying to be on some fly bossy shit, LA don't want to see that.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
want
they're
to see
enamored
the
by gang
bullshit.
culture.
They want to see
They wanna
negative
see
stuff.
the gang culture. Yeah, that is crazy. That's what I be talking about. All right, keeping it on that though, because there is a musical aspect to gang banging. In your opinion, who makes better music, blood rappers or crip rappers?
Okay, this is my opinion. Okay, back in the day, the Crips had it going. I mean, Nipsey, let me just name different niggas. Like, for instance, right? The Yajeks, they had it going. You feel me? Get You Got It, they got it going. You feel me? It was the South, they had it going. It was the Nipsey had it going, and it was so. It was a big Crip wave.
Did you put the Sting team and Draco by default? Into
Okay,
the
I'm not even gonna lie.
Gang
I
members.
really don't listen to them. So when y'all speak about Drake on them, I don't even say that because I really don't listen to them.
Dejon?
I don't listen to them. So
Would you put the Sting team and Draco into
No,
They're
gang,
other. They're not
talking- we
gang.
talking about
They're
a
turned
gang,
up
not no
non-affiliates.
clique.
They're tuners.
Okay.
We're not talking about a clique, we're talking about a gang.
Yeah.
So I feel like then it was a wave of all Crips, like, period. Like, the motherfuckers turned on TZ ASAP. Like, they was, what's the nigga that's in jail right now?
Compton TG.
Yeah,
Compton has
him.
TG.
He was
Yeah,
the short in the
for
play.
sure.
You feel me? Then when Kendrick came and he did for Bompton, that's when now the blood wave is going because you got Jay Worthy, Slumlord, you got everybody that's in the B team, Chef Boy, everybody that's in the B team. You feel me? Even Jay hit it like came back. You feel me? Like, you know, like it's just different things. So now the wave right now is the B team, but the Crips had it before.
So you keeping it more contemporary. I was speaking overall. Do Crip rappers or blood rappers from West Coast?
I feel like everybody just had a turn.
Because historically, obviously, Snoop Dogg, East Siders.
So I'll say this. Historically,
Oh, and Zoe had
Easy E technically.
had it
Yeah.
on so cold.
Zoe Sama is another one that you add to the list.
historically, the Crips have had a chokehold on West Coast music, historically speaking. In the modern wave, you do see an influx of a lot more blood rappers. You feel me? And the coldest thing about the blood rappers is them niggas stick together. You see these niggas with each other all over the place. You feel me?
To an extent, you don't see YG and Joe Modus and
I
RJ
thought the
together.
Crip rappers is the ones that was always linking up. Now the blood rappers are starting to link up because it's a thing. Because it's like, okay, we gonna come because it look good to network, but live, it don't really be like that.
Jada, what's your take?
I don't know.
Did y'all be at Hood Days? So that's why he know so much.
That wasn't
I don't
a
worry
Hood
about
Day,
that
was
gang
a
shit.
picnic.
Oh my bad.
They had shirts.
You know what?
I don't worry about that gang shit.
I would give
listen
it
to
an
the
even
music.
50-50 split. If we're being 100% fair. Because
Is
you
that
can
an
really
honest-
you can really go song for song or artist for artist on both sides.
Tip for tat.
You really could, bro.
I mean, 90s wise, it was DJ Quick and Mac 10. Unless you guys can inform me as somebody else.
But back then, the Diamond Riders and the
Diamond
Crips
Riders, okay,
and
yeah.
all them, the Crips and the Bloods, they had a whole mixtape. You remember that shit?
Banging on Wax.
Yeah, and that was a thing. But you know what?
A lot of them niggas is dead.
God
A lot
bless.
of them.
A lot of them
Half
niggas
of them.
is
Living
more
them
than
songs.
half
Living them
is dead.
songs.
I'm not talking about like dead like a natural cause is 50,
No,
60,
like
70
living them
years old.
songs.
Like, yeah, they got
It's
chipped
crazy
off.
because they was back then. That's when A lot of this shit nice now, but back then that's what really was the meaning of gangbang. They was really fighting and they was really killing back then. Like, you feel me? The 90s was. But you wouldn't want to be from a gang in the 90s.
But they still have more talent, I feel, than a lot of these young gang rappers. They tell better stories. They tell better gang stories.
Everybody got a different version of the same song. Insert your hood here. Insert your op here. Gun, gun, gun. Spin, spin, spin. Okay, now you're dead. That's it.
I agree. You guys let us know in the comments who you feel like makes better records, Crips or Bloods. 50-50 for us?
I say 50-50.
Before we go into the next topic, can I take it back real quick for Ash Bash to which LA rappers diss the most?
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about this big indictment that P4 Blank is in with for ex trafficking. And
I would love to.
P4 Blank. Who is that?
P4 Blank.
P4K?
4 Blank.
I mean, his rap name is P4K. I'm not saying it for any gang
we're
reason.
Not dissing, that's
I'm
his
not
name.
saying it for any gang reason. I'm just saying it because that's what his rap name is.
I blank everybody's shit, not just
okay,
that.
that's maybe that is smart to do.
I blank
But we not dissing. They know what we talking about.
I'm just saying that's
I'm
how
going
I just
off his
choose
rap
to
name.
dialogue.
Shut up, Trevor. You just want to say something.
Why you always on my head?
Let me read the actual article, if I may. I know it's 11. 11 charged in federal indictment alleging extensive sex trafficking of minors and young women along South LA's Figueroa corridor. I want to read a little bit more. Let me just Google this article. That's the headline. I do know that not all 11 are rappers. I only want to focus on the rappers that got caught in the RICO, not the just gang members or other people. This is on departmentofjustice.gov. Federal and local law enforcement today arrested 6 members and associates of South Los Angeles-based Hoover criminal gang, charged a 31-count indictment that charges them with racketeering, conspiracy, including sex trafficking of children and adults through force, fraud, or coercion, including runaways and children from the foster care system on the Figueroa corridor of Los Angeles, recruiting victims through social media and branding them with tattoos. The following defendants are charged with 1 count of conspiracy to violate the RICO Act. RICO.
Yeah, man. That's a good.
Again, it's 11 people, but the rappers are Young Poke, Vermont Star, he raps, Popcorn, P4, and
Young Poke.
Yeah,
Which Poke? The one that was on No Jumper?
Doing from No Jumper?
Was he on?
Is there a picture?
Keep up with, no, it's just the names.
I know Poke. Poke from Hoover too, but
it could be a different one. This is
no. I feel like they would have brought that up. So we would know by now if it was that Poke.
Well, this is,
I don't think
this
it's
is different. And then Tommy Guns, who, to my knowledge, he's not even from LA.
Is that the little Mexican kid, the black stranger?
Yeah, I thought he was from like.
He on there?
Are you sure that's the same one?
Yeah, because everybody's supposed to free him.
No,
everybody's supposed to free him.
That's not him. That's the homie Tommy. I know Tommy. I'm
a different Tommy?
Yeah, that's not Tommy Guns. He from Hoover, the person that she named.
So everybody's saying free him. Y'all was just supposed to free Tommy Guns.
No, that's the black
Man, but it's the
so
homie.
it's a coincidence that 2 Tommy Guns got arrested today?
No, the nigga Tommy, the dark, my homie is on there. His name Tommy too.
Well, it might be coincidental.
He went
Either
to
way,
jail
it's
for some
free all the
shit. I'm
Tommies.
about to tell you.
Okay, well,
It's not him.
who's in the picture is P4K, so we'll stick to that. But what's y'all take on this when you hear about children from the foster care system allegedly being pimped by rappers?
Oh, they caught him on a plane.
Yeah, that's something different.
Oh, he was trying to get out of here?
Yeah, they caught him on a plane.
He must have got wing. Yeah, this is a RICO case. And again, 11 defendants at this point. What's y'all take on this situation?
Number one, you stop, just in general, stop putting your crimes on social media. Stop even pulling out your cameras when crimes are committed. There's enough cameras in the world. You don't have to film your own crimes. There are videos circulating on the internet of this young man, allegedly getting into it with young women on Fig and things.
Yeah.
They get tricky. I'm going to let y'all, how I go. You feel me? That shouldn't be recorded.
It's not content.
It's not content. You feel me? And then even deeper than that, when you start involving children into these things,
disgusting.
It's over.
Disgusting.
And all this is alleged because nobody's accused of anything. And I want to be fair about it because P4 has since said for a minute now that he's innocent. He's been saying for a long time that these are false charges.
This is his second allegation. This is the second time he's been involved in an allegation regarding pimping on a minor.
Right.
This year.
So, but I think it all stems from the same situation.
Does it?
I think it all stems from the same situation. To my understanding, now I'm not speaking factually, but to my understanding, I think it all stems from the same situation, just with multiple women. And I'm not sure if they lied about their age. It's how I know he's contending it. I know he's saying it's not true. You feel me? And we'll see what the
So
judge
it's all
says.
alleged. It's all alleged, but if it's true, that
keep
shit
on-
nasty.
This shit, but there shouldn't
Sometimes
be a
these
video of
girls
this
be
shit on the
lying about
internet.
their age though.
But I was gonna say though, regardless
Because
about
some of
girls,
them be thick as fuck, and then some of them be looking grown. Like no cap.
but
And
either way it go though, it shouldn't be a video that anybody could pull up in court of you having this conflict
the
out
feds
there.
been
You feel
watching
me?
them for a very long time. Because the feds not gonna get you till they got them.
Until they
case.
got everything.
So again, this is a very serious situation. We spoke a bit about LA pimp rappers. I don't really care for too much of their music. They all saying the same thing. And it's not like old school pimp music that
Sugar
really
Free,
has
DJ
some
Quick.
artistry to it. It's kind of just like, hey now, say now, put it in my hand.
Rest in peace, say so to Mac.
Like rest in peace, say so.
Rest in peace.
But this is ugly. This is real ugly, and I just, like I say, stay in the studio, focus on your music. You feel me? Get your music grind on, focus on your business. I feel like if you're gonna be out there pimping on anybody, you taking chances.
But
You
this
taking
goes,
chances with that.
this goes to what we were talking about last week though. For most of these rappers, we don't know about their music. We know about their fades in the street. We know about them mobbing down their blocks with 4 or 5 of their homies looking like they all want to get put on gang file, throwing
they
up,
feats.
letting all y'all enemies let you know what y'all look like and all that little slipping ass shit. Some niggas be out there in fucking flip flops. You ain't even ready to get cracking. Like, what you doing, bro? Just keep this shit off the internet. Keep y'all niggas. Go make a fucking music video,
Stop
bro.
posting. She brought me the trap. She brought me this much trap today. She brought me that. I be seeing full rappers. I be seeing full blown LA rappers that got records people know posting how much trap a day they foots or they feet is bringing them.
Admitting to human trafficking.
Yeah, and showing the telly and showing the rooms and all of that. And I just feel like that's not content. Now, rapping about it from an artistic expression, cool. But showing that on Instagram is looking like you can get caught up. I would hate to see any more LA rappers go down. But if you pimping on minors, you deserve to go down.
And then they gonna say somebody snitched on them. Nigga, you snitched on you.
On yourself. All right, let's see. We got Tweet of the Week. And then we got Dear Ash Brash. Tweet of the Week. I posted this. This is from at Big Protein. He's been reposting our content, clipping our content. Shout out to Big Protein, West Coast Chili Dogs. He said, pause.
Super pause.
Double pause. Uncomfortable truth. Too many West Coast hip hop platforms spend too much time talking about everything but some music. Rucci dropped the album. Who's talking about it? Osby Chill dropped the album. Not a Pete. Peso dropped. Nobody's talking. And so I asked, are the West Coast platforms talking about music enough? Yes, 13%. No, 87%. So shout out to at Big Protein. What's y'all take on this,
Ladies?
Let's get back to rap. It seemed like in the music field now, it don't seem like it's about music in LA right now. It's about pimping, who got money, and podcasting. That's why you kind of gotta like. I notice everybody just podcast as a rapper. They don't even rap no more. This podcast. That's why. Yeah, that's why I'm about to do both. Like, cause you can't forget what was the main objective of where you're trying to get. Because podcasting is cool, but people feel like they see better money in podcasting because people is watching. But I feel like it's good to podcast and promote your music at the same time.
Like
so
on the podcast, go hand in hand.
So it's just when it's everybody just get back to rapping.
What say you, Jada?
Y'all, music not fun no more out here.
It's not fun. So you blaming the musicians?
It's too dangerous.
Yeah.
It really is.
I want to hold the artists accountable because I always be like, platforms don't talk about hip hop enough. The other day for the 52nd anniversary of hip hop, I posted the screenshot of T-Rail saying that DJ Kool Herc was a rapper.
Definitely not a rapper.
Because Hov from Community was like,
still got time to
so
racist.
what the T-Rail said Latinos created hip hop, and then Hov was like, so what the fuck did Kool Herc do? And then T-Rail was like, rap. And Hov was like, delete this before somebody see it. But I saw it and I screenshot it.
Shout out my nigga Hov.
And it's like, nigga, DJ Kool Herc was a DJ. Hip hop was invented by a DJ. Happy birthday to hip hop. But nonetheless, we know the knowledge and sometimes the passion isn't there for these West Coast hip hop platforms. But I want to play devil advocate today. I want to flip the script. What new LA rappers are putting out music that move people to talk about it? From a consumer standpoint or from a media standpoint. I feel like if the music sucks, you can't really expect, only a crazy person like Dejon Paul will sit up here and talk about it so much. You get what I'm saying? Like, at this point, I can't blame these platforms for not wanting to talk about the music because the shit is not good. So what am I sitting up here talking about trash music for every day? on my podcast. It's like, shit, I want to talk about something else too at this point. What's your take on that?
There's a lot of rappers out here that you didn't get a chance to hear, so you might as well listen to it.
You can give it a chance, but at this point, their music, at this point, we should have the next Kendrick. We should have the next Nipsey. We should have the next Joe Moses. We should have the next
Chyke is on a
Draco.
good incline.
Chyke is headed in the right direction.
And I'll say this too, my opinion. I think that G Perico don't get the flowers he deserves. I think G Perico is one of LA's most underrated, and this is speaking factually. This nigga G Perico's been on a consistent run of good music
projects
since like 2015.
Good music is a bad thing. You want great music. I give you G Perico makes good music, but good music ain't gonna do it because Kendrick didn't make good music. Early YG didn't make good music. RJ, Joe Moses, Dom.
So you don't think G Perico has a great song?
They made great music. G Perico doesn't have a great project.
So you think
he
he's
has
that
good
classic?
projects. He doesn't have a bona fide, all-out classic project, in my opinion.
Okay, so
The All Blue joint is the closest to it.
That's a good one.
I don't know. G Perico, I've been listening to like that. Give me 500.
He can make some bops, he can make some cool records, he can make a tape that's cool, but he don't have a My Crazy Life, he don't have a good Kid Mad City, he don't even have an Amio 2.
So what do you think G is missing to get that level?
I've been saying it for years.
He sell out the Noble. He sell out everything he do though. So
And the artist I mentioned was selling out
I'll say this.
our venues and going on tour across the country.
And this ain't what I think, this is what I know.
Mm-hmm.
I opened up for G and Rucci at the show in Atlanta. That motherfucker sold out, bro.
That's
and
good.
Had niggas outline
For the Hot Shots tour.
Yeah,
with
outside.
DJ Drama. Yeah.
Had niggas out. Okay.
Why you say it like that?
It was Hot Shots was hosted.
Yeah. So shout out to G, shout out to Rucci.
Yeah.
But I say all that to say, with niggas outside trying to get in, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that G Perico, his proof is in his tangibility to the people. You feel me? And I just don't think that bro has gotten that good push by the machine that everybody that we're mentioning with these great whatever has had a label behind him or some kind of machine or something to give him that you feel me?
Well, he does have Empire. Empire does have a marketing department, but let's not forget that Dom Kennedy sold like 14,000 copies independently, and then turned around and sold another 20,000 copies first week for From the West Side with Love 2 and Get Home Safely, 2011 and 2013, independently.
But the state of music is different financially now. We know that's not going to be the same.
Okay, but I'm pointing out how an independent West Coast artist still was able to chart on his own. He charted. You can look up Dom Kennedy on Billboard. He charted. I'm not saying he topped the charts, but he charted. Now you ask me, G Perico, what do I feel like he needs to improve in? I've said it multiple times. His lyricism should step up. When has G Perico ever had a verse of the year? Imagine if people was talking about G Perico's verses. Like, damn, did you hear his verse? Did you hear that verse he gave so-and-so? Did you hear that verse he gave so-and-so? We know you can rap, you got flow and cadence, but what about his actual verses? And then two, G Perico needs a bona fide single. He needs a song that everybody knows, that everybody can rap along to, and he does not have that, in my opinion.
No, true. You was right about
Missing
that.
the single, and I know what I'm talking about. But I fuck with G. G's been on the cover of this magazine before. I definitely
So you think
fuck
he
with
has
G.
the potential to hit that mark?
If he steps up his lyricism, I feel like until this new project he just put out with Drama, he was making the same song over and over and over again for the past 3-4 years with Goddamn It Dupree.
Okay.
And he finally broke free of that sound with his new project, the Kamaya record, the E40 record. He put out the Thankful record is fire. Commas is more of the same, but it's a good one. It's a good single.
It's the urban up-tempo.
But he needs, and then the LA Takeover record is fire too.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
But he needs a bona fide hit single. G Perico does not have a song that cut on, everybody know. The biggest will be Right With It, and that's Kaylin's record. And that's why he performed that at the pop-up.
No, he did good on the 2-part song. Oh, I like what you see. I fell in love with a friend.
That's a feature.
Yeah, that feature went viral for sure.
With True Card. That's a feature though. G Perico needs his own bona fide single for me to put him in that top tier conversation.
I think it's coming, man. Shout out to G. I can see it.
Hopefully so. All right, let's close out strong. Dear Ash Bash. Make some noise for Dear Ash Bash. What we got?
Okay, hold on. I gotta unlock my phone.
You got that? Don't look at my phone. Quick code.
No, somebody sent it to me. All right, dear ass bass. So I've been dealing with my ex on and off for 8 years. I finally came to my senses and just cut him off completely. But he just don't get it. Like I am a game or something. I don't contact him nor answer any of his calls or texts now. He hitting out our mutual friends and checking up for me. I really wanted to just be done with him. Then when we seen each other at a party, I ended up going up to his house. I'm sorry, I'm high. Going to his house
like
and we fuck. And we fuck. Now he thinking we back together, but I really don't want to be with him. I just had no dick at the time and really for a while, so I gave it to him. What do you think I should do? Because I do love him, but I don't want to be with him. And I don't got time for the back and forth games. And it's easier said than done. So I just let it go.
What's your advice to this young lady?
If you don't want to fuck, I don't know. I learned how to work with no feelings. You feel me? So, you probably was fucking that nigga good and just telling him stupid shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I always fuck up when I be like fucking with somebody and then in the spur of the moment I want to be bored, so I get the lying saying nut at me and all the other stuff and this your pussy. And I do be lying like, oh, this your pussy, and I'm like, what? I do lie, because sometimes you feel you don't want to kill the moment. Like, you feel me?
It is his. It's just a rental.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Gotta give it back.
You know, if you're gonna be like, oh, this your pussy, I ain't going nowhere.
They should know that's a lie.
I ain't going nowhere, bitch.
Damn. Fellas, take notes. Fellas,
me,
take
I really
notes.
like, if I already fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck with just you on goddamn. But other than that, right now, I'm on some like, you ain't gonna know shit. Like, you feel me? Only person I know about is my midget friend. That's it.
So I forgot about that midget. So you telling her that it's her fault because she put the good pussy on him.
Exactly. Like, bitch, don't have no good pussy. Like, I feel like your shit was weak. You feel me? You wouldn't even gave a fuck. Like, but you want to walk around. You want to walk around with good tight pussy that's hugging a nigga and all that. Like, what you expect?
We missing a good point. And Ash, you a woman, so I would expect you and Dejon, you don't even like pussy. But
he had it before he told me.
For real?
You don't know. Talk to her.
Yeah, that shit wasn't fire.
Talk to her. No.
Oh,
talk to her.
That shit was that bad. You
thought
was gay, nigga?
I ain't about to fuck Dejon. I know. I had a homie that used to fuck with Dejon. He said Dejon is small.
Whoa.
You are making that up. What nigga?
Let me see. Stay right here. Let me see.
What nigga?
I'm not even gonna tell you.
What nigga?
He told me your shit was small.
About my dick. How would a nigga know about my dick?
Because he said he seen it. Y'all spoke with each other.
That's his fault. That's his fault that it was little. Because when it get up,
oh, you a grower not sure?
It get up.
All right.
So
I must not have been turned on.
No, you probably need to start taking them gas station pills.
Why would I take a pill? He would be taking the pill. What the fuck I'm taking the pill for?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got something to talk about.
That's your personal business.
Yeah,
anyway,
she brought it up.
Man, bring it down.
Dear ass bash.
I'll say this. Women be playing little stupid games and giving mixed messages. You start off by saying you're not fucking with him. Oh, but I pulled up on him, I gave him some pussy. Bitch, you're playing.
She said she seen him at a party and she left with him.
Yeah,
so
she's
that means
playing.
if she didn't see him at the party, she wasn't gonna go, she wasn't thinking about the nigga.
Regardless of the fact, you saw him and you had the thought enough to
and
bust
you never know, she probably was like, you know what, I miss this nigga low key, let me see if the spark is still there. And clearly he wasn't there, so she didn't want to fuck with the nigga.
She should have changed her number. Why don't she change her number?
Females be playing.
I don't know. Maybe she had the number for a long time and she want to keep that number.
No, you got to change your number or there's the block button. She can always block.
Niggas call
no, you say call. Hey, but look though,
some people don't want to block first.
Here go the thing too though, like good pussy, man, that shit how you call it from the fake number for sure.
Is that right?
For sure.
Make
Yeah.
You
Text
downloaded text now
for some fire
and
pussy?
text the fire pussy bitch.
Nigga, what? Nigga, yes, bro.
Bitch, no segment. You supposed to be asking this type of question.
Every real nigga that crashed out behind a bitch before.
I know a few niggas that still crashed out. Still crashing out
behind a bitch.
About the pussy?
Hell yeah.
What? Look, on some real shit, you know what niggas do? I noticed if the bitch ain't got nothing really going on, they not gonna really care. But when they see a bitch got something going on and all that, Like,
Gotta
feel
lock
like
her
my
down.
ex, I used to fuck with, like, heavy as fuck. He
Gotta
did some
trap
bunk
her.
shit, so I stopped fucking with him. Like, I guess whatever his situation ain't working right now. So now he think he can call me and be
Rebound.
like, oh, so you don't miss a nigga? No, that's my pussy. I don't give a fuck. What do I'm gonna pull up on you to your shop? What do like? Don't do none of that because it's not that no more. People feel like they still have it like that, and when you be a dummy for a nigga gonna always feel like they can come back every time you want to. That's why females gotta stand on business and stop letting niggas feel like they can rent it. Like, you feel me? Because like a lot of bitches fucking up the game. Like, it got to the point that these bitches be fucking these niggas on the first day so much when you don't fucking nigga on the first day. Oh, bitch, you weird. Get up out of here or whatever case. And you're like, nigga, I don't even know your last name.
Hold on.
That's the thirsty.
Hold on.
nigga.
Opposite side of the
No,
coin.
a lot of bitches fucked up the game.
Opposite
Because
side
a
of
lot
the
of
coin.
niggas feel like they can hit
Can
any
I,
bitch
can
the
I
first
tell
day.
you why niggas feel like that? Because you comparing these bitches to yourself. But I told you today when I pulled up to your shop, like, I'm proud of you. I see what you got going on and all that kind of stuff because you got your shit together. That's the first thing I told you when I walked in there.
And the shop is nice, ain't it?
That shit is fire. You feel me?
Y'all still ain't came to my store.
These bitches
You ain't
don't
invited
be
me to
having
your
shit
store.
going on. These bitches go from the dance floor to the fucking bedroom floor at their homegirl's house. You know how many bitches are bad as fuck with all these followers that don't got shit but a stanky pussy in a dirty house.
Why
So-
you pussy
Right.
out of
But
stink?
look, this the thing.
So-
I never got drunk and accidentally fell on a nigga dick the first night. I never got that
So,
loaded and I accidentally fucked the nigga.
this is
I
all
never
I'm
ever
saying.
got that drunk.
You never fucked on the first night.
No.
Females get mad at niggas for not
I
doing
like
the
the
most.
fit.
These bitches ain't worth doing the most for. Why bitches want to be fucking selling, basically real life selling motherfucking pussy, but you want me to be Jodeci, bitch, please.
I don't want to do the gender wars. I don't
And
want to do the gender wars.
you wanna know nothing
Now, a real
these
woman ain't
niggas feel
offended.
like.
A bitch is mad right now, but a real woman not offended because it's don't apply to her.
I don't want to
But
bash women.
I can't really say too much about this type of thing I'm about to talk about because I hate that when a nigga feel like, oh, like, if you ain't giving me no money, I ain't fucking with you. And bitches do the same thing too. So now the generation is just all fucked up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Back in the
Niggas
day,
acting like bitches. Cause they be
Wait,
having
nigga
their head
ask you for
Yeah.
money?
like, no, I'll tell a nigga fast.
crazy.
Nigga, don't
Yes.
ask me for no money because that's the last time you're gonna
Money
text
for
me.
weed, yes.
A nigga ask you for money for weed?
Yes, I should be. I should,
And that's
I should put
crazy.
money
You
in
need
it.
to
That's
support
gay.
your own habit.
That's gay.
Yeah, that's wild
You
as
guys
fuck.
like see
That's
me like if
childish.
I'm really dating you and I fuck with you and I see something I like, I will buy it for you.
For
Like
sure.
you feel me? If I see that you can't do something, I'll help you because I fuck with you. But that's like you feel me? Me and you fuck around and then a week later you talking about something. Well, if you ain't about to cash me out, then well, bitch, you better get the fuck
Yeah,
on.
are you the hoe? Like,
That's
are you
all
the
niggas
problem?
do.
Nigga, like, I'm not
And why
paying
you
you.
use him an analogy? and
No,
not
I'm
me?
just saying, like, why would I use you? Like, you feel me?
Why would you use me, bitch?
I'm
Why
not
would
a-
I use you?
I'm
Why
not
would I
offended.
use you?
Why would I use you?
You got a little dick, so I don't want to argue with
Hey,
you.
I heard that pussy ain't all that tight no more.
It's like,
Ooh, we got a little frit.
oh yeah, fat mom, baby. Fat mom, yeah.
Give me that marker and that chalkboard. I'm gonna tell it. I got a photograph.
Fat mom,
New.
stop fucking
That
playing
shit
with me.
said.
Skinny girls do be having that move.
And on top of that, let me say this. First off, my shit hugging nigga. My shit, I ain't never had no bad reports. Ain't no nigga never
You
told
on
me
that
this.
T-Her app. They got you on that T-Her app. They got you on that T-Her
They
app.
got
Do
you
they
too.
Get a good
I'm
ass
waiting on my
basket
approval.
right.
I don't care if
Next
they
week.
got me on the team.
I
That's
have it next
expected.
week. I'm waiting on my
That's
approval.
expected to be
Next
on
week.
any fake page, anything. I'm a popping person, of course. I don't get mad off that shit because I know for a fact I ain't never
Cause
had a
you
bad
get enough to make a
report.
nigga mad.
And on top of that, I talk a lot of shit. So if I ever had a bad report, a nigga will tell me because they'll be like, "Bitch, who the fuck you think you talk to?" Da da da. I get into a lot of people.
Conversation.
And so you feel me? So if I had whack pussy or my shit was nasty or stinking, whatever, a nigga will tell me because I talk a lot of shit. So a nigga wouldn't be scared to tell me anything. I'll tell y'all like, oh, like a nigga told me my shit was whoop de whoop, like or some shit like that. I don't care because I'm a regular person, but I never had a bad report.
So
ever.
you ash with the good bash.
Any nigga I talked to already said my shit was fire. Niggas still hitting me up talking about I missed that fire shit. Like I never had no bad report about nothing.
I will report the T-Her page.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about the T app anyway, because regardless of the fact, it's niggas getting put on the app that got whole ass families that ain't doing nothing and bitches just mad at them and posting them on there.
Now, what's the proof? I need to see the proof. That's my thing with the T. We're gonna close out with that. My thing with the T page, the T apps and stuff like that is I feel like you should have to, Rich Chapper look a little nervous up there. You should have to upload
I be-
facts.
Look,
No, people
Upload
is making
screenshots.
shit.
You can just say anything. They can say I got 2 kids.
I want to say this, nigga. I'm in a relationship now, so I be chilling. But nigga, I've been getting chilly for a long time. I take care of my little bitch. I be nails and all that. I ain't tripping. I got it. I throw that shit. A bitch should never expose me because I done already paid my dues.
You a trick.
Oh God.
Let's make
Some
noise
niggas
for
pay
Rich
for
Chopper
drugs. I pay
tricking.
for bitches.
All right, Rich Chopper's a trick.
Wait,
I'm attractive.
Dejon. I forgot to tell everyone the 10 Adams I do fuck with.
The
So
What?
Cause Adam, when I was on No Jumper, he said I can name 10 Jadas that I fuck with.
this
He didn't
nigga.
list them, so I'm gonna list the 10 Adams
Why you
I
look
fuck
disgusted?
with.
That's our outro. Let's go.
Adam from the Bible.
Okay.
Mayor Adam West, rest in peace
Rest
to
in peace,
Mayor
Mayor
Adam,
Adam
to
West.
Adam West.
For sure.
Wednesday Adams.
That's a fool.
Wednesday,
No.
nigga. Adam's family.
Oh, go
Adam's
ahead.
family. Adam Sandler. Adam Rodriguez,
Who was that?
the actor.
What movie?
He was on Criminal Minds. Let's see, his first season.
Hey, you know I wasn't watching shit like that. I was watching First 48.
Yolanda Adams.
Yeah.
Adam Devine.
What's that?
Adam Levine.
Devine from Maroon 5.
Levine.
Loving.
Right.
Lovine.
Yeah, loving.
Adam Levine.
Jeez.
Oh no, Adam Levine.
Should've
Adam, yeah.
Googled that one.
And then Adam Lambert and Adam Driver.
Shout out to all the Adams that Jada will fuck with instead of Adam 16 who like 16-year-old girls. And this has been another great episode of Day and Late Podcast. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. We'll be back next week. Dejon
Make sure y'all
Paul.
follow
I
my
miss y'all.
Instagram, Ask the Rapper, and follow my shop page, Ask Plug Shop. Thank you.
Trap News Network. Y'all know the deal.
All right, peace.